1 hour time limit. No disqualification. 2 out of 3 falls. Falls count anywhere in the building for the PWA Championship of the World. Introducing in the ring from Lakeville, Minnesota, 219 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Gentlemen, Jerry.Lynn.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. Making his way toward ringside from the mountain of Banff. He weighs 230 pounds. He is a holy man. He is the prophet, Ricky Rice.
Timekeeper, Ricky the Prophet Rice, and gentleman Jerry.Lynn, the last time out here at George's in Fridley. They wrestled 2 out of 3 falls to a 45-minute draw. The promoters decided it's got to end. They've got a 1-hour time limit tonight. No disqualification. It's all on the line. Gentleman Jerry.Lynn has been in intense training for this one. He would like nothing better than to capture the PWA Championship from that bizarre individual known as the Prophet.
He looks very intense in the ring. Looks like he's taking looks like he's definitely taking his time as he's stalking the Prophet.
Oh no, Jerry.Lynn, count of 1, 2. Oh!
Ricky Rice. Jerry.Lynn is taking it right to the Prophet Ricky Rice right now, Mick.
Well, gentlemen, Jerry.Lynn takes this very, very seriously.
Ricky blessing. Oh, no.
Oh, gee. Oh. Look at the expression
On the face of the Prophet.
I haven't seen him look this way since a dressing room in
Looking right into
Orlando.
the camera there, you can see.
Needless to say, Jerry.Lynn was right on target with that rope strand.
Now, we might infer right now, pinfalls count anywhere in the building. Gentleman Jerry.Lynn could go outside after him. Gentleman possibly being too much of a gentleman.
Well, I don't know if it's so much that, Scooter, as you never can trust Ricky the Prophet Rice. You got to have him just about dead before you pin him.
That's right.
And now look at the expression on the face of Ricky the Prophet Rice. Counter on the elbow. Look at that series of moves by the Prophet.
This will be quickness against quickness. The snake and the mongoose, Mick.
Pardon me?
The snake and the mongoose in the ring right now.
Oh, and a great reversal by Jerry.Lynn.
We saw Ricky the Prophet Rice, of course, blessing his fans before the match. He did indeed bless JD, the animal trainer's pet monkey, Wade. The bird's eye view of the ring right now. Ricky the Rice asking for time. Not getting it.
Gentlemen, Jerry.Lynn is not going to be taken in by any of the shenanigans of Ricky Rice. Lynn is all business in that ring. He has one goal in mind. He is focused on winning the championship here tonight. as the Prophet, well, he couldn't find an escape, so he went to the ring ropes. This time Rice with a not so nice love tap on the back as he broke that hold. For the PWA Championship, the most prestigious independent wrestling promotion in the sport today, as Jerry Lynn works in with a top wrist lock on the Prophet.
He's hurting my arm, that's what I say. You see this in my hair? Check my hair.
The Prophet, well, look at that now there. The Prophet distracted referee Bruce Kreisman, claiming his own hair was pulled. Gave him ample opportunity to get a good handful of the locks of Jerry Lynn. I am always intrigued, Scooter. This crowd appears to be solidly in the corner of the Prophet.
They love the Prophet. It's uncanny. His magnetism is such that he has taken these fans and mesmerized them.
Over the top. Oh, man! Drilled him with a drop. He get a second one, and oh, like a snake.
Ricky the Prophet Rice gets out of the ring.
Ricky the Prophet Rice in defense of his PWA championship. And it's hanging by a thread because, gentlemen, Jerry Lynn showing over and over again here in the PWA that he can match holds with anybody. He has earned this championship match. And there's no doubt about it, win, lose, or draw, the Prophet is going to know he was in a battle tonight.
That's right. Ooh. We have yet to see our first fall, but we're seeing a lot of action as Jerry Lynn cinches up that arm bar, Nick.
You know, Scooter, I have followed Ricky the Prophet Rice from his very early days in this profession up into Canada, teaming up with Ace Brandon. He was a top gun and, of course, a legendary tag team partner with Derek Dukes, the Starfire. And then all of a sudden, 1 year ago, something happened. It snapped. A cable broke. And all of a sudden, we have the Prophet and Get the Money and the Goat on Banff and any other number of bizarre illusions in the head of the Prophet. But how do you argue with success? Here he is right now. He's on the top of the mountain.
He is the champion of the PWA. And
we have seen him go out into the parking lot here at George's. He doesn't care. He took T.J. Khan out there, and the two of them rammed each other into tailpipes, foot ornaments, and everything else. He has held his own with everybody in this sport. Over the top now, Jerry Lynn. A block of that hip toss and another block by the Prophet, but now Lynn in on top. Whoa! He missed us with that shot.
oh, whoa! Belly to back suplex to end that series of moves, Mick. Could be a pinfall.
You're not going to see it any better than
1, 2. Timekeeper Roy Webben announcing the 10-minute mark. Bo Kuzmeyer, referee, announcing the 2 count. Body slam. High, leg across the throat.
You know, we've spent a considerable amount of time extolling the virtues of the Prophet. Let's not sell gentleman Jerry Lynn short for 1 minute. He's the man who single-handedly chased Beef Burton out of this area. He has held the champion to a 45-minute draw, and in fact was within an eyelash of winning that title. He has promoters knocking on his door. The Memphis, Tennessee area, the USWA looking very seriously at Jerry Lynn. He will not back down from anybody regardless of size. And tonight could very well be the night when it's the big payoff, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And all the predictions of superstardom for Jerry Lynn could come to fruition right here tonight in the ring at George's.
Then again, maybe not. Nice speech, Nick.
Scooter Pye, who has suddenly become a heel commentator here at ringside, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll tell you, Mick, you know, you go around the world and you see lots of wrestlers, Mick. When you see someone with the talents of Ricky the Prophet Rice, you kind of realize that a gentleman, Jerry Lynn, is a fad. It's a passing thing.
Thank you very much, Dutch Mantell, here at ringside.
Wrestlers like Ricky Rice are going to be around forever. Jerry Lynn is just going to fade away, Nick.
Scooter Pie, ladies and gentlemen, leaving this world for just a couple of moments. He'll be right back with us.
You know, Mick, I was talking to Tony Atlas the other day.
Precious Paul Hoffman at ringside.
And Ricky the Prophet Rice in the ring dancing.
There it is. There's that.
On
there's
Jerry Lynn.
That Prophet Tunisian two-step. That's right. I've been informed by Ray Webby, and I should have brought that to your attention. Chris Markoff, in
The
fact,
Blue
taught
Blazer.
that. Yes, the Blue Blazer taught that little dance to Ricky the Prophet Rice. Markoff could not be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Choking Jerry Lynn as he should.
Now Kreitzman physically
Choking
removing
Ricky Rice.
the Prophet.
Like he choked Wade Keller. Kind of, but Ricky wasn't like squirming like a dead worm.
15 minutes. Elapsed time. 15.
That's Ray Webby with the 15-minute call.
Ray Webby putting himself over once again to the crowd here at George's. Off the roll. Oh, man!
Power slam. Flying power slam, and that'll be one of them. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
What a power slam by Rice, using the ropes for momentum, and he drilled Jerry Lynn.
He's not going for the pin, Nick.
Cardinal mistake, Scooter. We've talked about this so
Time
many
and time again, he's off in left field. He doesn't know what he's, where his opponent is in the ring.
Uh-oh, high risk time. Here he goes to the top. He's literally hanging from the rafters. Oh, he's taking a lot of time. Look at
Looks like he's
look at
taking
this
something.
showboat. Oh, man.
1, 2, 3.
He got him.
We're going to go to a replay of that first fall right now.
Gentlemen, Jerry Lynn wins the first fall.
For winner of the first fall in 16 minutes, gentlemen, Jerry Lynn.
A 1-hour time limit, no DQ, 2 out of 3 falls. Ricky Rice and Jerry Lynn for the World Championship of the PWA.
Oh, drilled that knee into the solar plexus, and now the Prophet, sensing that he better turn this one around right now, continuing the assault on gentleman Jerry Lynn. But a reversal by Lynn. Oh, big back body drop.
Big bad back body drop. Big bad beautiful back body drop.
I don't know what you're on, Scooter, but I would like you to share it with those of us at ringside. Oh, man.
I'm high on the excitement of professional wrestling, Nick.
Well, Jerry Lynn is high on the upper chest of Ricky the Prophet with those forearm shots.
Exactly.
Oh, gee.
Not in those words.
Right to the side of the head. And now
Ricky.
Jerry Lynn in trouble.
Taking time to reach out and touch a few of the fans. Again. Taking too much darn time. Jerry Lynn on one knee, barely able to get to his feet, Mick, and Ricky the Prophet Rice is not even near him.
Well, if there is one flaw in the Prophet's makeup, it is just that. Posturing for the crowd when he's got his man in a weakened position. Oh, gee.
And there, a lack of concentration again.
Great camera shot of the Prophet hanging there like
Looks like an
pinata.
opossum.
Yes, he does. And now Jerry Lynn slow to follow up. He
But
did
not
not
on
have the
account of-
Prophet ready for the kill.
Exactly, but he was not slow to follow up on account of pride and grandstanding.
Exactly.
Switches it around. Oh, and runs into that big boot of Jerry Lynn, Nick.
Falls out of the ring on the far side. We've got to be at about the 20-minute mark or so. Ricky the Prophet Rice.
20 minutes. Elapsed time. 20 minutes.
Gentleman Jerry Lynn in this battle for the PWA championship. Back and forth. Oh, geez, right into the post. The Prophet's head jammed right into that steel ring post. And now Lynn joining the Prophet on the ringside floor. Oh, man, God almighty. Oh, was he propelled into that post? And now the Prophet climbing back into the ring. I don't understand this. False count anywhere in the building, as I understand it. Now the Prophet with that boot to the back of the head, kind of ineffectual. Didn't get all that he wanted there. But they've taken it to the floor, and now the Prophet humiliating Jerry Lynn. Oh, gee, Lynn cracks him across the face. Lynn on fire. Well, you don't blame him. That was purely a humiliation tactic by the Prophet.
There's no disqualification. He can do this, Mick. He is absolutely beyond the law as far as wrestling is concerned because there's no disqualification.
Lynn with that power bomb. And that rake across the eyes, and now I don't think there's going to be any posturing or showboating by Ricky the Prophet Rice. He is in a world of hurt. Oh, and now Jerry Lynn. A little turnabout. Oh, and Lynn doing that little Tunisian two-step of his own. And now mounting
Lynn going up to the third rope.
Top
Can't
straight.
do this in the AWA.
Look out. From the top. Oh, the big press. He's going to have a 1, 2. Oh, jeez. Within a half a count of becoming the new PWA champion, gentleman Jerry Lynn trying to maintain the offensive against the Prophet, but a reversal by the Prophet. Over the top, Lynn in. Back and forth, the Prophet grabs him. Oh, oh, gee. He had to break his neck.
Oh, pounds his head straight into the mat.
Yeah, I am surprised that Rice is still breathing, to be honest with you.
Oh, and then he goes after that neck area.
Back and forth, look at these two. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Time and time again, they literally pop blood vessels in each other's chests.
Beating the hell out of each other.
That's it. It is that simple.
Oh, right across the face with that one.
Oh, they are slapping each other. Now what's the Prophet doing in behind? We've got a backslide on the floor. Oh. Unbelievable action here as they have taken it to the floor, into the crowd. I'm telling you, I'm losing it here at ringside. The intensity in this match, Scooter Pie, phenomenal. Rice from the top. Oh, with a big size 14. Oh, now Prophet again with those humiliating tactics. Not content to have a man beat. Not content. He continues the assault, draping him over that top rope, raking at the eyes. Gee! Reitzman can do nothing. The Prophet certainly with his fans here at ringside. How much longer can these two maintain this pace? Reversal of the Irish whip. Oh, and a big clothesline. But Lynn he's got too much starch taken out of the scooter. He does not have enough to follow up.
He absolutely is at the end of his rope. We're going to switch now from physical to mental as far as this wrestling match is concerned. Who's got the guts? Who's got the intestinal fortitude to win this wrestling match? Oh my God! Ricky Rice getting high off the ground, drop kicking Jerry Lynn off the top rope. 1, 2, there's a 3 count. Third fall, and Jerry Lynn goes right after Ricky the Prophet Rice.
We're set to go. This is it. All the marbles on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The third and decisive fall. Ricky the Prophet Rice and gentleman Jerry Lynn. And now the Prophet hammering away at Jerry Lynn. But now Lynn reverses it, and he's on top of it. He's hammering away. Oh! It has degenerated into a street fight. I think the scientific wrestling is going to be out the window. Big head cracker by Jerry Lynn. And now the Prophet in some serious trouble. Lynn obviously didn't get all that he wanted on that one. Oh, geez! Right over the top rope onto the floor.
Gentleman Jerry Lynn frustrated.
And now Jerry Lynn, oh, geez, takes after the Prophet here at ringside. My good buddy Casey watching this one very, very closely. Oh, man, right by our table. Into the post. Oh, man, Ricky the Prophet, look at the expression.
Grinding his head into the post.
Oh, the Prophet has lost his
He may have cracked his head open on that.
Absolutely incredible. A camera following the Prophet about ringside, and here he comes again.
He may have cracked his head. We don't know.
Gee, he went right into that, and now the Prophet continuing the assault. He is absolutely nuts.
No disqualification, Mick, so the referee can't stop that maneuver.
Oh, he's gone. He's in the twilight zone. Referee Bruce Kreisman can do absolutely nothing about this. Absolutely nothing. He can count all night long, and Rice is not obligated to break that hold.
30 minutes, elapsed time. 30 minutes.
He takes gentleman Jerry Lynn back into the ring by the hair. And now possibly the Prophet on the verge of maintaining that PWA championship. A very arrogant look on the face of the Prophet.
There he is, right in your living room. Set Jerry Lynn a little bit less than gingerly down, but Jerry Lynn is back up.
Oh,
to the midriff.
Twice. He's got the Prophet set to go into orbit, and he does.
Right on the back of his head. That'll take the starch out of him.
Count of 1, 2. Oh. We almost had a new PWA champion.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Gentleman Jerry Lynn, so close to winning that championship. And oh no, oh, he's got Rice in a very, very bad way right now. Oh, bangs that calf against that steel ring post. What a match this has been.
Now he's got him both his legs.
Oh!
Pulls the... We're going to have a little pinball tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, make a wish. Gentleman Jerry Lynn. Well, a picture's worth a million words on that particular move. And now into the ring. Oh! Big snap suplex. The Prophet has no idea what planet he's on, let alone what ring he's in. And now Jerry Lynn with whatever strength he has left. Well, the Prophet's got it. He nailed him.
He could do that dive bomb. Underneath. There it is. Oh, gee. Throws him right on his head out of the ring. Incredible work from these two men.
It is absolutely extraordinary, and this crowd evenly divided in their sentiments.
It's incredible that they're still alive in there.
The Prophet continuing the assault on Jerry Lynn outside the ring. Oh, it has been seesaw, ladies and gentlemen. If we're getting a little quieter here at ringside, this takes a lot out of us, too. Just calling this one. Where are they going?
Luckily, our cameras can get an angle over there that we can see them off into the corner.
Our camera's trying to...
They're going to go outside for the third
fall.
They've gone
outside. They have gone outside.
All the fans are out there. Oh, and they're punching each other out right there on the landing.
Oh, this is phenomenal.
Right out into the car lot.
They have gone outside.
Oh, just right on the hood of a car.
This is unbelievable. They outside on the...
Ray Webby, promoter, trying to separate these two men. There goes Ricky Rice, throwing Jerry Lynn into the wall, bouncing him off the wall. Oh, blocking it. Rice into the wall.
We've got to get those two back into the safety.
They're coming through the front
The
door.
convoys are going around to the front of the building. Scooter, why don't you tell the fans what's going on here?
Ladies and gentlemen, they're in the parking lot. Jerry Lynn body slams Ricky Rice on top of a car. In the bed of a pickup truck.
I cannot believe I am seeing this.
In the bed of a pickup truck. They're fighting it out right now. We can't get an angle.
A pin.
I think we had a 2 count there.
Let's get some commentary, Scooter. Come on.
Working on it. This is incredible. They're out there. We've lost our picture of the outside. They're coming in the front door, ladies and gentlemen.
This is phenomenal. I was just sitting here watching the monitor in awe, ladies and gentlemen.
There they are in the bar area.
They are coming back finally into the main arena. I have never seen anything like this in my life. We've got to watch a TV monitor here because we've lost. I'm going to try to stand up and
Ricky
see if
Rice
I can pick up some of
coming back to the ring, Mick.
Oh, here they are. Oh, do you believe? Oh, there's a chair. There is a chair. We caught that shot here, Ray. The slams outside, big knee lift delivered by Jerry Lynn. How these two are even standing at this point in time is beyond me. Oh, my God. Oh. Jerry Lynn setting up the Prophet. He didn't get all that he wanted.
Slipped off the rope.
Count of 1, 2. Oh, man. A 2.5 count, and Jerry Lynn again that close to winning the PWA championship. That close. Rice misses a big clothesline. Big crossbody.
1, 2.
Oh.
Another 2 count. Breaking Jerry Lynn's heart.
I'm sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, with my hand on the bell, ready to signify Jerry Lynn as the new champion, and over again, Rice with just enough. Another big crossbody. Count of 1, 2. Oh.
Another 2 count. 9 2 counts for Jerry Lynn so far.
I am telling you. Oh, God!
They both got themselves. Each other, I'm sorry.
Double clothesline. Scooter Pye, we got a count of 4 from referee Kreitzman, counting both wrestlers down on the mat right now. They're up at the count of 6.5. The Prophet trying to follow up. There's a reverse. Oh, God!
And the referee's out of the ring for the first time in a long time.
To referee Bruce Kreitzman They both tried drop kicks. Kreutzmann is out of it.
2, 3.
Lynn has him pinned. Lynn has him pinned for a seemingly incessant count here. The Lightning Kid. Wait a minute now. The Lightning Kid. Chris Pope is in there. What is Pope doing?
1, 2, 3.
It is all over as Chris Pope reversed the pinning combination. Oh!
We're waiting for a decision. Referee Bruce Kreutzmann calls it the winner and new PWA World Champion, gentlemen, Jerry Lynn. Lynn is your new PWA champion. History made again at Georgia. Again, the winner and new champion, gentlemen, Jerry Lynn. Ladies and gentlemen, hear it for the new champion.
Georges and Fridley, and it is my pleasure at this time to introduce the new PWA champion of the world. Gentlemen, Jerry Lynn, let me be the first to congratulate you, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
It was a long, long road for you. You've gone through the Beef Burtons and everybody else in this business. And tonight, a little bit of controversy at the end of the match, and we're going to take a look at that in just a moment. But nonetheless, you are the new champion. It's got to feel great.
Feels great. All the hard work paid off. I can't believe it's finally come true, so to speak.
Well, Ricky the Prophet Rice is no pushover on any night, and you two took it out into the parking lot here tonight at George's. You body slam a man in a pickup truck. Everything was breaking loose. But finally, when it all mattered in the center of the ring, here you are with getting the Duke tonight.
Well, I knew it was going to come sooner or later. I've put in a lot of work. It's been 2.5 years in the business. I've been working hard, and like I said, he was my toughest opponent. And there was a little controversy in the end, but when the people see it, it's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Have we got that replay? If we can crank that up on the screen right now. Let's see if we've got it here. Gentlemen, Jerry Lynn and Ricky the Prophet Rice. Now, there you go. Now, Bruce Kreutzmann, the referee, has just been knocked out onto the arena floor. Now, back in the ring there. Now, we've got a reversal. There you see the Lightning Kid reversing, putting Ricky the Prophet Rice back on top of you. And we've got a rolling picture here. Immediately after that, it was Chris Pope, of all people. Chris, who, of course, publishes the Bump newsletter here in the Twin Cities area, reversing the pin, putting you back on top as it was in the first place. Lo and behold, you're the champion of the world. And Jerry Lynn, I know a host of challengers, not only Ricky the Prophet Rice, Sheik Adnan LKC, Lethal Larry Cameron. You can't rest on your laurels.
No, certainly not. But considering the controversy in the end, I'm willing to give Ricky Rice a rematch, but on one stipulation. Just so the Lightning Kid don't stick his nose in anymore, it's going to be in a cage.
You're asking for a cage match?
The only way I'm going to give him a rematch in a cage, so no one can stick their nose in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, whether or not that match comes to fruition or not, we don't know. But what we do know is that right now, at this moment in time, he is on top of the mountain, the new PWA champion, gentleman Jerry Lynn. Ladies and gentlemen, there you see him on your television screen. And actually, he doesn't look any different than he did when he walked into the ring. He still doesn't know where he is. But one thing is for sure, he's very well aware of the fact that he is no longer the PWA champion of the world. He does have legions of fans here at George's. But Ricky Rice, I have to ask you if you could focus in on...
Does it sound like I lost the match to you, Nicholas Kai? A holy man never loses his spirit, or his soul, or even his pride, or the money. Don't forget the money.
Well,
Does it sound like my followers have left me?
Well, no, your followers definitely have not left you. But let's get back to the issue at hand. What has left you is that 20 pounds of gold known as the PWA Championship. I believe we're going to get a freeze frame up here on the screen of the concluding... No, we're not, all right?
Hope not. Freeze frame.
No, don't worry about it. Let's get you back to reality here for just a second. Gentleman, Jerry Lynn, the new PWA champion of the world.
He is? Wait a minute. How did this come about?
Are you just now?
I was laying on top of him. I pinned him, didn't I?
Well,
did the referee make some sort of special decision?
Well, I don't know if it was a special decision or not. The fact remains that Gentleman Jerry Lynn is the new champion of the PWA, and the question now is, do you in fact want a rematch with Gentleman Jerry Lynn?
Well, are you sure Gentleman Jerry Lynn's not one of my followers right now?
Well, I highly doubt it.
A rematch, then, is definitely due. And you know, rumor has it may be in a cage. Can you imagine that?
I can certainly imagine that. Ladies and gentlemen, before he goes into Cloud 47 someplace, any final words, your legions of followers here behind you? I'm sure they want to be blessed.
Just remember, the prophet is here in spirit always, with or without the belt.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Get the belt.
he'll get the belt. He'll get something, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky the Prophet Rice, the former PWA champion.